Joining us for more insight is Erik Olson from the Natural Resources Defense Council. Erik, thank you for your time this evening. Do you think investigators gave the green light too soon to these residents?
Yeah, I think a lot of people are very validly concerned about what the impact may be on their health. And to open this back up and tell everybody everything's A-OK, don't worry about it. We think it's a little early to be saying that, especially for anybody that's anywhere close to this accident. All you have to do is look at the plume of contamination and the disaster that it is, and you know that there are real valid reasons for worry.
And Erik, we have residents obviously, saying something is wrong. I don't know that any of us would, voluntarily take a drink of the water from, in and around East Palestine at this point. How can officials convince them that they're safe? I mean, what are the next steps here?
Well, there really needs to be comprehensive testing. They need to have independent testing. I would not trust the polluter to tell me whether my house is safe to go back into. As the people you just in your setup indicated, there are lots of reasons to question the validity of anything that the polluter is telling you. So it needs to be the federal EPA, the state doing comprehensive testing before they tell anybody it's okay to get back into their house.
And Erik, what about these tests that, we're hearing so far are coming back okay? They're saying everything is safe, trust officials, but yet we have people who are saying, I don't feel well. My pets are lethargic. We have examples of some people's house pets dying.
Yeah, and you have fish kills that are downstream. So I think there are real reasons to be worried about the impacts of these toxic chemicals. We're just beginning to start to get some of the test results. They haven't really been comprehensive. And we know from that enormous toxic cloud that spread over the community, and a lot of ash fell down in some of the houses. People really are at risk, and we need to have really careful, independent testing by the government that's comprehensive before we're telling people everything's okay. And honestly, this isn't going to be over anytime soon. There's probably serious groundwater contamination in the area that could gradually seep its way into private wells and possibly even public drinking water supplies. So we need to really keep a careful eye on this problem because, until we get a handle on these types of issues and until people are told the truth about what's going through their communities, I think a lot of people are at risk.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.